Hello, hello. Hi, Peggy. How are you? Hey, Alma. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Carissa. Welcome, welcome. For those of you jumping on, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I'm just sharing our video in my Create group. And I believe that Cindy will grab it and share it in the Holidaze Designers group. So just waiting for a few more people to hop on. How's everyone doing today, this Sunday? This is my first live in a while. I was out of town last weekend. Some of you guys know I went to help babysit my new little granddaughter. And my daughter-in-law ended up getting sick while we were there, and then Mimi got sick, so I was down all last week. And I'm just getting back up and running. Welcome, welcome. Hey everyone hopping on. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me okay. I just shared to my Create group. And hi, Heather, welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Thank you. Okay, great, great. All right, I'm gonna get the laptop out of the way. If everyone can see me and hear me okay. Hi, Cheryl, welcome. Hi, Miss Linda, welcome. Oh, all my crafty friends are here. I'm so excited. Well, for those of you that are new and haven't seen me share a project before, my name is Debbie and my business name is Paper Sweeties. I came up with the idea for my business back in 2010 and worked on it a couple of years before. In 2012, I launched my e-commerce website. It's all e-commerce based. And for about a dozen years, I traveled all up and down the Eastern Seaboard exhibiting at trade shows, paper craft shows. And what I do is I illustrate designs and have them turned into acrylic stamps and coordinating metal dies for paper crafting, card making, and scrapbooking. And then through the years, I branched out. I started carrying embellishments like sequins. They were always a huge hit at the shows. And all kinds of stickers and pattern paper and glitter and what have you. All of the things. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. So the beginning of this year, I was introduced to the fake bake world and designing with foam clay, and it looked really fun. Hi, April, welcome. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and I was instantly smitten. I just loved it. I joined a few private groups. I wanted to learn as much as I could. Back in the day, I used to work with polymer clay, so it's kind of the same type of concept. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Quincy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Denise. So the foam clay is the same type of concept as working with polymer clay, but I feel, in my experience, it's easier. It's air dry, you don't have to bake it. It's very easy to work with. It's like Play-Doh, even softer than Play-Doh. Hi, everyone. Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, everyone. Okay, so that's a little backstory of my company. So, yes, so over the 14 years in business, I've branched out, carried more variety of items in my shop. And like I said, this year I've added the foam clay to my lineup. So I do carry Melissa Card's TCT foam clay in my shop. And I'm gonna go through and show you a few of the things that I'll be using on my project today from the shop. I'm hosting a Labor Day sale with coupon code FREEDOM. You can get 25% off your full price order. And the only exclusions are gift certificates and the handmade items. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Lori. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Cindy and her crew over at the Holidaze Designers Circle. First off, for them being so gracious to always let me share my designs and my little handmade things and my tutorials and videos in their beautiful group. And then also for Cindy for reaching out to me a few weeks ago and inviting me to participate in her awesome event. I had so much fun yesterday watching all the videos. I watched them all and I sprinkled them out, and I made some new friends, and saw some of my, thank you Tisha, thank you, saw some of my dear existing friends. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you what I used on my project today, and then let's get crafting. So I did use some of the TCT white foam clay, and then some of the light pink foam clay, some of Melissa's dark pink foam clay, and I also did use black, but I used up all that I had. I have to reorder. Hey. Welcome everyone, welcome. So if you missed my whole spiel about Paper Sweeties in the beginning, you could go back and watch on the replay. We're gonna keep moving forward so we get to the fun part of crafting. All right, also on my project today, we carry about 12 different colors of glitter cord in the Paper Sweeties shop. And today I'm using some of the marshmallow, the bubble gum, and the licorice. And what I like to do sometimes with my glitter cord is I cut it into tiny little pieces and use it as sprinkles in my little sweet treat designs. We're also going to use some of the Darice black glitter that I have in the Paper Sweeties shop. And I used some, now these are crushed rocks glass glitter that you see everyone using in projects in the fake bake world. I carry this combination, 6 different colors. There's like a rose and an aqua, a champagne, a steel blue charcoal color, a silver, and a gold. And today we're gonna use the gold on a few of our little projects as embellishments. And then I have confetti sprinkles in the shop. We're gonna use the bubble gum and the marshmallow. They're very pretty, they're iridescent, they catch the light, gorgeous. And then we're gonna use some of my handmade little popcorn pieces that I've recently been using on my projects and sharing. They're in the shop. We're gonna use some marshmallow candies as embellishments. And then I carry all different kinds of sprinkles and sprinkle mixes. We're gonna use some of the pastel star mix. And then we're using a variety of the pastel jimmies. And I have like a pastel green and a white vanilla color, a pretty baby blue color, a soft yellow, and a baby pink. Okay, so that's everything that I pulled from the shop that we will be using. If you have any questions, just let me know. So when Cindy challenged me, hi Raymond, how are you? When Cindy challenged me to do something Halloween, I had to put my little thinking cap on because I'm not really a Halloween gal. So I hopped onto Pinterest for some inspiration and then watched a few of my crafty friends that are so talented, always sharing all of their goodies. And I decided to hop on the PINKOWEEN bandwagon and create a cute little sweet treat PINKOWEEN design. So what I first did is the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree for all of my craft supplies. I get whatever I can from the Dollar Tree before I go elsewhere to Hobby Lobby or anywhere else. So I grabbed a bunch of these styrofoam discs. They come in a 2-pack, and I just layered them, 6 of them, hot glued them together. And then I went old school. I used to quilt, so I brought out my quilting supplies, this quilt grid, and I have a clear acrylic ruler and a rotary cutter. And I measured, I think they were 3/4 inch wide, and just cut 2 black strips, 2 white strips, and 2 pink strips of the foam glitter. And I got that from Hobby Lobby. Hot glued that on around my discs that were all hot glued together. And then on the bottom, just to create some height, I cut circles out of some scrap cardboard, glued them on the bottom to just build my cake up a little because we're gonna add sprinkles in there and I didn't want to cover that pretty pink foam glitter. Hi everyone jumping on. My name's Debbie and I'm from Paper Sweeties. So you see, I went ahead and started with the sprinkles. I am using some of Jamie from Glam Candy Boutique's beautiful Pink Widow and PINKOWEEN sprinkles that I ordered from her when I came up with my design. I didn't have anything Halloween in my shop, and these, when I saw in her shop, I said, oh, those will work perfect. So I went ahead and added them to the top of our cake so far. I always like adding my sprinkles first before I start adding my elements. And I learned this when I worked on Mr. Candyland Santa. You see right over my shoulder. I learned in one of my private coaching groups that I'm in. Hey Connie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I went ahead and I did it backwards and found that it's so much easier to add, especially if you're going to add a lot of chunky sprinkles. It's so much easier to add them first before you add your elements because it allows you the ability to tip your project sideways and upside down to shake it off. And if you had all of your more delicate elements, hi Nikki, how are you? If you had your more delicate elements up top, it would make it a little bit more difficult to tip your project, if that makes any sense. Hi Carly, how are you? So what I'm gonna do first is with some clear tacky glue, and I'm gonna explain a lot. I recognize some of my friends on here, but I know there's probably gonna be some new people on here that maybe are not necessarily as familiar with fake baking and foam clay designing. So I'm gonna try to remember to explain a little bit more in detail what I'm doing. And if any of you do have a question, please just let me know. Let me know, and I'll try to look up frequently and see if there's any questions I need to address. So like I said, I added some of the cardboard down on the bottom, and then I filled in the little holes of the corrugated cardboard with some white foam clay, and I let it dry overnight because I didn't want to lose my sprinkles in there. I mean, they're just so beautiful and yummy. I didn't want to lose any. So I'm kind of adding a little bit of the tacky glue, a little bit on the pink band of foam clay, and a little bit on this little dish. And this little dish was a pack of like tangerine colored ones I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just spray painted it white to go with our PINKOWEEN design. So, and you'll see in a minute why I'm doing this, and just adding a little bit of the tacky glue, a little bit on that foam clay layer, glittered foam clay layer, and then a little bit on the bottom where the dish is, because I'm first going to go in with my confetti sprinkles, and then we're going to go back in with the chunkier sprinkle mix and add it on. And I know, and I've heard everyone of all my predecessors that I was watching say an hour is hardly enough time to get the project all done, and I really love to complete my projects all within my live. So I did pre-prep my elements that are going to go onto the top of this design, but I will explain to you how I made them all. Okay, so I think that's good for now with the tacky glue. So I'm just going to set that aside. So these are the little dishes I got from the Dollar Tree. And like I said, I just spray painted mine white to go with our PINKOWEEN design. So what I'm going to do first is take some of the marshmallow confetti sprinkles. And you see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I kind of marked an area right in there with pencil marks because I am going to add a little cookie and some candies that I made in the area, so I don't necessarily need to fill that area up with sprinkles. All right, so I'm just very lightly, because I don't want it all covered with these confetti sprinkles, but they're so pretty. It's hard not to get carried away. They're so pretty. The light catches them. And they're iridescent and very sparkly. All right, so I just added some, and you see I'm tapping off. So some of them stuck on to where I had put that clear tacky glue. And you see some of them stuck on to the pink glitter foam, and some of them stuck on to the plate, all right? So we're done with those. I can set those aside. And now we'll take our bubble gum. Hi everyone hopping on. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Just lightly sprinkle, and they will stick wherever they want to stick. Lightly. And then we're gonna go back in with the fun stuff. All of these beautiful, beautiful, chunky sprinkles. I love sprinkles and I love glitter. Who's with me? Lightly tap it off. So whatever didn't stick to any of the clear tacky glue will just fall off. All right, we're done with the pink ones. We'll get them out of our way. And then we can go ahead and bring our chunky ones over. And this is a process, and you have to be patient. Yes, so glitzy, right? Yeah, so glitzy. All right, I'm gonna start in the front. Kind of be mindful of that area where I'm gonna put the cookie. So we'll start just to the right of that. And you have to just be patient. For these really chunky ones, I like to use hot glue, and I only add like maybe an inch section at a time of the hot glue. And then go in with just a handful. And then hold them on there for just a few seconds. They are glamorous, aren't they? Yes. My friend Jamie over at Glam Candy Boutique. These are her PINKOWEEN sprinkles because I didn't have any in the Paper Sweetie shop. So I reached out to her after I came up with my design and told her I was participating in this event and can she please do me a rush order? And she got them out and they arrived in my mailbox yesterday. Just in the nick of time. And I think they're perfect. I think they're so perfect. Hi, Miss Pam, how are you? Hi, Jenny. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right, so you see I'm putting them on pretty liberally. And they are sticking. Hi, Miss Ginger. Look what I'm doing. Look. Look, are you so proud of your little protege? Ginger is the glittered foam sheet queen. See, and like I said, hi Trina, hi Eliza. You just have to be patient and just do like a little 1-inch section at a time. And then when you get done, it'll be well worth it. You just have to be really patient. So wherever I left off, I'm just adding like another inch worth of a good chunky amount of hot glue. See, and putting the cake on the little dish, hey Margarita, hey JC, it kind of helps with holding them there while you're waiting for the hot glue to dry. And I'm just gently pushing them in with my finger so I can get as many to stick as possible. Looking good, looking good. Okay. So are you guys enjoying the event? I learned so many new little tips and techniques yesterday. Those of you that follow me know that I'm working on a lot of Candyland things behind the scenes for my Christmas, outdoor Christmas this year. And it was so informative and beneficial for me to watch all of the beautiful designers yesterday. Hey, Miss Sam, creating. They gave so many great little tips and tricks, and I've made wreaths before, but I definitely did learn a lot of new things. Then, of course, you guys, after you do your initial sprinkling, you definitely can go back in, add any more if you have any low spots, but we're just gonna keep going. And then when I finish everything, if I feel like I have any low spots, I can go back in. Takes a lot of hot glue, so make sure if you're gonna do a technique like this, make sure you have a lot of glue sticks queued up and at your disposal. Oh my goodness, is my Jamie on? Jamie, do you see? Do you see? Hey Maricela, how are you? Welcome. Jamie, do you see what I'm doing with your beautiful sprinkles? I mixed both mixes together. The only thing I did do is the one is Pinkoween and the other one was Pink Witch. I don't remember which one, but one of them had little black spiders in the mix, and I took them out. I took them out. I don't do spiders. So there was only a few of them in the mix, and I just took them out of the mix. I took them out. How's everyone doing this Sunday? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is looking so yummy, you guys. It's really thick and beautiful. After I finish everything, I probably will go back in and add some more at the end. Hi, Shelby, welcome. Amanda, welcome everyone. All right, we're almost all the way around. Looking good, you guys. It's just looking real chunky and yummy. I love how the top matches the bottom now. So cute. All right. And you just have to be careful too, not to burn your fingers when you're... Hi, Lauren. How are you? Hi, Brandy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you just have to be a little bit careful with that, the hot glue. Careful not to burn your fingers. But I think this is looking awesome. I'm completely smitten with this, how it's looking so far. We're almost all the way around. Hi, Angel. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hopping on and joining us this Sunday afternoon. You guys have big plans for the holiday weekend? Anyone have big plans? Anyone doing cookouts or parties? We have a neighborhood thing in our neighborhood tonight, but I don't think we're gonna go. Like I said, I'm just trying to get back on my feet after being down all last week. So I think I'm gonna pass and just stay home and watch craft videos. How's that sound? I'd rather do that than go to a party. Relaxed day, nice. Very nice, very nice. Relaxed days are always good. Ah, glue strings, glue strings. All right, guys, we're almost all the way around. And then we can start adding our cute little embellishments. Let's see where my pencil marks are, where I know I'm gonna put that cookie and those candies. Right, Ginger? Right, yeah. I'd rather stay in and watch craft videos any day, any day. All right, guys, I think I will stop there for right now. I need a little bit more hot glue over here. I see a few loose. And another little handful right there. You see how that little dish is helping to, helping me facilitate getting these sprinkles to stick on. And like I said, I mixed 2 mixes together to come up with this custom mix. Okay, all right. So cute, right guys? So cute. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside for right now. And then let's go ahead and take some of our glitter cord that I pre-cut into little sprinkles. And I'm gonna go around, just like I did on the top. You can see there's the bubble gum and there's marshmallow and there's licorice ones in there. So wherever I see like a big spot that the sprinkles didn't cover, I'm just going to add a glitter cord sprinkle, just to give it a little bit more pop. A little bit more sprinkle, a little bit more glitz. Like right there, that pink one, right there. Cute, right guys? Cute. Just a little bit more sparkle. You can never have too much sparkle. Not in Debbie's world, at least. And I have found that these are best attached with hot glue. You can try using super glue. Thank you, Pam. Hi, Diana. Hi, Jill. You can try using super glue. I've used super glue in the past. It takes forever to grip. The hot glue just works so much better. The hot glue works so much better. You see them there on the bottom? Cute, right? And this will just help you fill in any like big cracks you might have or openings that you have in your chunky sprinkle mix. Never too much sparkle. Yep, never too much sparkle. At least not in my world. I like all of the sparkle. Yep, see, okay. Yep, Yvonne. Yep, super glue is not the best medium to use on glitter cord. Hot glue will be your friend for your glitter cord. Okay, I feel like I need a white one up here in the front. And again, hi Joyce, hi Sarah. again, at the end, you could go back in and re-add anywhere where you think you might need to add some more. But for now, I think we're probably good. And we'll move on. And then we'll see how much time we have at the end. But look how pretty that is, you guys. And then you see where I left my open spot where I'm going to add the cookie and the treats. I'll add some more in the back too, but we'll move on. I'm just going to set these aside, but keep them handy. All right, so next in my little bag of tricks for this cute little PINKOWEEN sweet treat, I made up, using some of the white, the baby pink, and the dark pink foam clay, and a triangle cookie cutter. I rolled the clay out, cut the shape in white, and then in the baby pink and the darker pink, and then cut the sections, and then just pieced them together. Wet foam clay sticks to wet foam clay. And then as you see, I added some of the gold crushed rocks and a few pink rhinestones. And Maricela, those are yours. Those are from Maricela's shop, the pink ones. Pretty? All right, so I thought I would add this, keeping in mind where my back is, where the seam is, where the foam sheets are. We want to make sure we keep that in the back. I'm going to add this little cookie on the front, and I'm going to use a combination of, hi Tara, hi April, welcome. I'm going to use a combination of super glue and hot glue. The super glue will be for the foam clay, and the hot glue is going to be in the areas where the clay touches the glitter foam sheets and the plastic dish, if that makes sense. Hi Nana, welcome. So I'm using both super glue and hot glue. And sticking that cute little PINKOWEEN candy corn onto the bottom of our cake. I'm just holding it for a few seconds because I want to make sure my glue sticks. Because I don't want any elements falling off. And then we have that in the little bottom corner. Hey Cindy, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so cute. And then I made a couple. At first, I was just gonna make them little black candies. But then once I got them made, I said, well, why don't I add some rhinestones for eyes? I took some little pink paint and did a little heart for their lips, and then added some of that black glitter I showed you in the beginning from Paper Sweeties. And I turned the little black candies into little black bats. And they're so cute with that glitter. So I thought one of them would be really cute on the bottom here, where our, hi Olivia, welcome, where our pink candy corn is. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna put the super glue where I do believe the foam will be touching the foam. And then I'm gonna add some hot glue where the foam will be touching the plastic plate. And I'm gonna hold it in there for a few seconds so I get a nice bond. This is so, well, the pink is me, but the Halloween is so not me, because I'm really not a Halloween anything person. And I do have to admit, I've had a lot of fun creating everything. It's been so fun. I think it's more sweet and cute than spooky and scary. And you can transition your foam clay sweet treats into, this is just some pink mesh tubing I got from a Hobby Lobby. I made a bow for one of my elements and I had just a smidge left, so I just made a little zhuzhy thing, just tied it with a little zip tie, and I'm gonna put some hot glue and stick it behind our little PINKOWEEN candy corn. But you can use your fake bakes for your home decor on your tiered trays, or you can make these elements and add them to your design work, to your garlands and your wreaths and your swags. And that's what I will be doing with mine, making lots of little sweet treats and putting them on my pink wreaths and garlands outside for my outside holiday decor. So it's just a little zhuzh coming out, and it'll tie into an element I'm gonna add over here so we have balance. And then I took, some of you saw me making my little, for my wreath for my front door, making my little, inspired by Rachel from Arcade Designs, my little lollipop twirlies a couple of weeks ago. And I have a lot of the little iridescent chenille stems left. So I thought maybe a couple of these would be really cute stuck in here off to the side. Yeah, Olivia. Yeah, watch the replay from the beginning if you missed anything. So I'm going to cut a little bit of the end off. Yeah, I think I want to stick both of these in here. Cut the ends off. Add some hot glue. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Yeah, Sam, you make wreaths, so you know what I'm talking about. Using your fake bakes in your wreath and your swag designs. They transition well into the wreath world, fake bakes. Yeah, so I've been making gumdrops and lollipops and macarons, all giant, oversized, cute, to put on all of my outdoor holiday decor. So I'll have to do a, hi Krachina, welcome. I'll have to do a live from my front porch and my front lawn when I get everything up and show everyone. All right, you guys, so that's our little zhuzh over there with our little PINKOWEEN candy corn and our little black bat candy, and then that little piece of tubing that I had left over, and our little twisties. Hi, Holly, welcome. That looks cute, right, you guys? Cute. All right, so now that, for the most part, all the sprinkles are on, I will go back, like I said, at the end and add some more. But for the most part, sprinkles are on. Now we're gonna start adding our larger pieces. Like I said, I pre-made them, so I'm just gonna walk you through and kind of share a little bit how I made them. How am I doing on time? Okay. So I made a stack of macaron cookies. Those of you that follow me, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Yvonne. Hi, Charlotte, welcome. You've seen me make these before. I made some for my wreath for my front door for Christmas. So I just used a silicone mold with some of the TCT white foam clay, made the macarons, and my thing is I always sprinkle the middle. And I used some pretty star sequins that I got off of Amazon to just add right to the middle of the macarons. I let them individually dry overnight, and then once they were dry, I skewered them with a wood dowel, put a little bit of your super glue in between just for extra insurance, and then I added a paper straw. And then I cut a little bit of the straw off, so I have a little bit of an area to stick the skewer in, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I did dry fit everything last night, and I pre-poked my holes. And I just used a skewer to poke the holes once I got my design good, or you could use a piercing tool like this. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of hot glue right there to the one spot, and stick our macarons in like that. Okay? All right, so then the next tall element, because you want to put your tall stuff to the back, I made a little PINKOWEEN cotton candy. Now, I've made these on Life's 2 before, but if you have not seen me make them, very easy. You just take some of this roving yarn, I got mine from Hobby Lobby, and unroll it and kind of spread it apart because it comes tightly wound. You want to spread it apart, and then you're just going to take your wooden dowel, add some hot glue onto it, put it right at the end of the yarn, and then just start rolling it up and then fluffing it, rolling and fluffing and rolling and fluffing, and until you get your desired size. Just pull it, wrap it around itself, and then when I was happy with my design, I took it outside and sprayed it with some spray glue. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Can you guys see? I sprayed it with some spray glue, and then I lightly sugared it with some pink glitter. Can you guys see that? Oh, how fun, Jenny. How fun. So then I, had started off with the skewer up in there. So then I added a paper straw, just put some hot glue on the end and stuck it up inside the roving yarn, and then made the little bow out of some of that mesh tubing and added a little piece of ribbon and a little doohickey that I had in my stash. Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing again. I'm gonna add a tiny little bit of hot glue to that little hole that I pre-drilled. We're gonna stick our cotton candy in kind of at an angle to the macarons. And just keep pushing until you get some resistance and you can't push it down anymore. Okay. So then you have something like that. What are we thinking so far, you guys? Super cute. I think I love PINKOWEEN. I didn't know I liked PINKOWEEN, but I think I love PINKOWEEN. All right, next, I made a little ice cream cone. Hi, Kathleen, how are you? Hi, Elizabeth and Nadine and Francis. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. If I could share something that any of you don't know, I just love to pass it on because that's how I've learned, by watching all of my crafty friends. So it's just a wonderful community that we belong to. Hi, Mary Ellen. All right, so this, I love doing trash to treasure things. I'm gonna keep watching my time, guys. I don't wanna run out of time. This is from Hobby Lobby in their kids summer section, 75% off. These are popsicle little makers. You put your drink in there, I guess, and then put your little popsicle top on. So what I did with my heat knife, I cut this top portion off, And then I stuck some styrofoam in there and then super glued the two pieces together to get my little ice cream cone base. And then I took some of the TCT foam dark pink clay, rolled a worm, wrapped it around, and then I added some of the Paper Sweeties marshmallow confetti sprinkles, and then some of the gold crushed glass glitter, and then some of our white jimmies. And I used clear tacky glue. I made a cherry on top, added a little bit more crushed glass, and then a little, with some gold wire from Amazon, just made a little cherry top, okay? This one, I cannot put a skewer into the bottom because this is plastic, so we're just going to have to glue this directly onto our base, and I will use both. Yes, Ginger, yes, yes. I didn't know that I liked PINKOWEEN, but I do. Because it's cute. It's not scary. It's not this scary. So. All right, so then for my next element, I got a little pink pumpkin. I ordered a set of them off Amazon. And then I had in my scrap pile a top of a styrofoam cone. And I covered that with some white foam clay and then rolled some more out and cut a circle with a cookie cutter just to make the witch's hat. And you can see there, I took some of the black glitter cord from the Paper Sweeties shop, wrapped it around where the two pieces meet. And then I added some clear tacky glue and used a bunch of those jimmies I showed you in the beginning and some of the pink sprinkles I got off of Amazon to glitter it up. Added a pretty little iridescent pom-pom at the top. And then there's that other little candy I told you I made, and I put her on one of the iridescent little pipe cleaners. And then I made a few other candies with a mold and added them on. So I was able to put a skewer in the bottom of this, so that'll help this attach nice to our base here. So again, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of hot glue into that pre-drilled hole. And then we're going to carefully poke our pumpkin into the base and make sure it gets down into where you added your hot glue. It was made for PINKOWEEN. Hi Lucy, welcome. So there's the little mini pumpkin with all of her sparkle. And then our very last element, well, not actually our very last element, our second to last element, I made a little ghosty, a little PINKOWEEN ghosty. She was very easy. I just took a styrofoam ball, rolled out some of the white foam clay, and then cut it with a circle cookie cutter larger than the little styrofoam ball, and then draped it over and created this little ruffle effect on the bottom. I added two little black foam clay circle eyes and then an oval mouth, gave her some rosy cheeks, added a little bow I made with a silicone mold, and then I painted with some gold paint, a wood skewer, and can you see there, I made like a little indentation in there to push the skewer in because this is a little candy apple PINKOWEEN ghost. Added some ribbon on the top and then let her dry good overnight. I did add the skewer and I hot glued it in. She's nice and dry. So we're gonna add her to our little our little cake. So again, I'm just gonna add a little dollop of hot glue where my pre-drilled hole is, and we're gonna pop her down in there until you start meeting resistance and she won't go down any further. You guys, oh my goodness, she's so cute. Was it so cute? Thank you, Raymond. Thank you. All right, and then we'll go ahead and get this ice cream cone on there now, because this is the only one that I was not able to do a skewer up in the bottom. So I'm just gonna have to do a combination. Thank you, Tisha. I'm gonna have to do a little combination again of some super glue and a good bunch of hot glue and say a prayer, stick it on down in there. So cute. It's a tiny little cake, but everything is nesting together. Super sweet. Super adorable. Trying to pull those macarons back a little bit. I don't want to mess with the cone too much until she's good and dry, but that's how we're looking so far. And then I made a little cake pop, just another small little styrofoam ball, stuck in one of the candy sticks from the baking section at Hobby Lobby, and then added some tacky glue and some of the Pink Star sequins I got from Amazon. And I thought this would be cute coming out of our little candy corn situation on the bottom, but I feel like I need to cut the stick down just a little bit. Feel like it would be so cute, kind of stuck in this little situation here. Yep, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, you guys. We're gonna do it. And then I have one more trick up my sleeve. Can you guess what it is? Ginger, can you guess what it is? One more trick up my sleeve. Ginger can guess. Hi, Melissa, how are you? Welcome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, to taking some of your Sunday and hopping on and watching my little craft tutorial and supporting all of our makers this weekend. All right. So that's how that little cake pop looks coming out of that situation over there. Glitter, right? Ginger, more tricks, glitter. Well, some of you saw on my birthday celebration, some of you saw me working with painted popcorn. Remember I showed you in the beginning of this video, I made a bunch of it up and I have it in my shop now. Well, I took a bunch of it and I painted some of it black, some of it gold, some of it hot pink, and we're just going to add it. And it looks like I have 9 minutes left, so we're just going to chat. Hi, Lydia. How are you, sweet girl? And we're gonna add popcorn wherever we feel we need something. And we're just gonna keep going. And this is made with Model Magic, not, thank you, Kathleen, not foam clay. So you can use hot glue with it. You definitely can use hot glue with it because it's Model Magic. some form of clay? Oh, I love it, Ginger. I love it. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do? Did you paint yours? Or are you planning on painting yours? I love it. It's so fun. It's so whimsical and unexpected and oh yay, Lydia. You're driving home. I'm getting better. It was a rough week. It was a rough week. My couch and I became intimately acquainted. It was a rough week. I can't believe I've managed for 4 years to not get sick. And when I finally got it, it was when I was out at my kid's house helping babysit my new baby granddaughter and my daughter-in-law. She didn't know that she was gonna be getting sick. All right, so let's see. Can you guys see the little zhuzh of popcorn right in there? So wherever you have a little spot, like I'll go all the way around, I'll add some on the bottom. We're just gonna keep adding these cute little popcorns. So adorable. So stinking cute. And I do have a few more of these little candies too. We have 7 minutes left. I'll probably still be adding popcorn and candy when my time is up. But at least you guys got to see the design come together. How cute is this PINKOWEEN? PINKOWEEN, PINKOWEEN. I'm so challenged with my camera. I flipped the camera so things would not be backwards for y'all, and I guess that makes it backwards for me. Oh, thank you, Charles, thank you. So I never know which way to hold my project. Hi, Kim, how are you? Hi, Lori. Yeah, so I'm going to just keep, I'll keep adding popcorn until I run out in these little candies. But so fun, right, you guys? So fun. And it's like a puzzle. When you get down to this point, it's kind of like a puzzle. You kind of have to just fit them in how they look like pleasing to your eye, and just treat it like a little puzzle. Thank you, Ginger. Thank you. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you to everyone who joined me on my little live today. I really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of other things you could be doing on a Sunday afternoon on a holiday weekend. So I really do appreciate you spending some time here, and thank you for supporting Cindy's event. And again, thank you to Miss Cindy for inviting me. I was thrilled when she reached out. And Cindy, I do have to admit that it really challenged me to put my little thinking cap on and step outside of my comfort zone and create this sweet little treat. It was really fun. And like I said, definitely more sweet than scary. And I'm absolutely smitten with it. My husband asked me, are you going to keep it or sell it? I'm like, I don't know. Usually I put all of my stuff up for sale on my website to sell, but this is so cute, I might have to keep it. You see, I'm adding some popcorn in here now. So wherever you have a little nook or cranny, just go back in with your popcorn and add. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, does anyone have any questions that maybe I didn't cover or something I didn't explain too well that you need me to kind of run back over again? before my time runs out. Charles from Starview Design is who's on up after me. So you want to visit him to see what he's making. Aw, you're so welcome. Keep it, right, Ginger? Keep it. Keep it. I feel like I want to keep it because it's like a remembrance of this fun day and this fun event. So maybe I'll keep it. It's pink. I feel like it's calling to me. I feel like. See how this is coming down here with the little popcorn kind of nestled in with our candy and our little, oh, Cindy, so sorry. I know you said you're having storms. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. What do you think, Miss Cindy, though? What do you think of PINKOWEEN Sweet Treat? You challenged me to do something sweet treat. And mine is maybe just a little bit different than some of the other projects shared. I know a lot of garlands and swags and wreaths have been shared. Mine's maybe a little something different. Like I said, you can use this type of thing on a tiered tray or on your counter or shelf, or you can use the elements individually, make them up and then add them to your wreaths as a wreath attachment or garlands. Or what have you, your swags and all of them. Right, Felicia? Yeah. That's what I do with some of my things that I'm like, oh, I don't want to really sell it. My husband's like, well, put a hefty price on it and see if you sell it for that, you can make yourself another one. So, but I feel like I have to keep this one because this is like sentimental because I made it during this live. Yeah. Yes, again, thank you to Cindy and thank you to our wonderful Holidaze Designer Circle community. Cindy, I appreciate you so much for always letting me share my little sweet treats and my little tutorials in your beautiful group. And I've made so many new friends. And thank you so much for inviting me. I really enjoyed making this. And I loved hanging out with my crafty friends this afternoon. All right, guys, so Charles Johnson from Starview Design is up next. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.